Hola y bienvenido a Semana. Nuestra
Well,
programa
hey,
en el... Yeah,
this is
what's up?
not, no, this is not a Spanish podcast.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, no one, you're doing this all the time, and no one can understand you, no one can hear you. I think I need to start doing the intros.
Dude, I'm just trying to, no. I'm
Yeah.
trying to be, multicultural and make everyone feel welcome.
And you know the
We
worst
accept
part?
all.
You know the
Except
worst
Megan
part?
Fox.
Let me
What's
tell
that?
you, Megan Fox is definitely not accepted, but you know the worst part?
Early Megan Fox blast.
Right off the bat, we have a guest, and you're just completely forgetting to introduce him.
Oh, okay. Well, do I need to introduce us first?
No. Everyone knows who we are.
But we gotta say the name of the podcast. I said it in Spanish. People may not understand Spanish.
I already told you they don't, so go ahead.
Alright, welcome to the show, guys. This is Week to Week. I'm Seth.
I'm Chance.
And we've got a very special guest today.
A special guest because he's our first guest. Not because we
Actually,
like him, but...
You know what? He's not even a special guest. He's our special guist.
Our special...
We have
Our
guists
special
on this show.
guist.
Yeah, we don't have guests. We have guists. And our special guist today, Mr. Tyler Hasty.
Boom, boom, boom. What's up, everybody?
Oh
Starting
my
off with the boom, boom, boom.
He went right into it. I don't think I can't top it. I can't top that the rest of the
I
show.
mean, I've tried for the last couple episodes and...
A grease? Really?
Guist, yeah, you're a guist.
Well, you know. We tried to give you the best intro we could, and that's what we came up with, so... what's our topic for the day?
Our topic for the day. What we are trying to do is we're trying to talk to, like, people who are very specific gamers. Like,
For sure.
there are people out there that are Xbox gamers, and there's people out there, like, PC gamers, whatever. So I think that's what we're trying to do, is get people to come in and talk to us about, like, why they game a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And, so yeah, we're starting that. Hasty, you're pretty much strictly an Xbox gamer, right?
Yeah. I dab in PC every once in a while, but not extensively like Chance, but yeah, it's strictly pretty much Xbox.
Okay,
Nice.
so see, Hasty's gonna be our first,
We're gonna...
our very first one.
Reoccurring guest, though.
Oh.
Yeah, recurring guest. We may bring him back.
Did we talk about that? Did we talk about that?
We can discuss that later.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that later. Yeah, but we're gonna call this the POV show. I think in capital letters, that's gonna really get some people's attention.
Do we want those people's attention though?
I think so. Maybe the Xbox POV.
I think we said XPOV. Yeah.
XPOV. I'm down.
Cannot help.
Let's do it. No, that sounds great. No, I think we tried to get a PlayStation fan here, and totally failed because I don't have as good of contacts or friends as you, Seth. So now I'm
It
pretty
happens.
disappointed.
Yeah, you should be.
So I think, but yeah, we're gonna do Xbox this week, hopefully PlayStation or PC next week, and then the last one for a 3-week run. Or we might split them up because we don't have good friends. Who knows? We'll see.
True. Hasty has turned out to be our best of friends.
Our only friend, some
Our
would
only
say.
friend.
Some would say. You
So
know.
congratulations, Hasty. You've got that title now.
Now you know it, besties for life.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get this going. Okay, I guess the first question we should start off with, Hasty, is why the Xbox? Why did you start playing the Xbox?
Well, I could give you a fun story, but realistically, it comes down to pretty simple. When Halo 1 first came out, I played it at a friend's house, and my dad enjoyed the game as well. And at the time, we were living in Tupelo, Mississippi, and we came back to Russellville to visit some old friends, and that's when I played it. And sure enough, one day we go to Sam's when we go back to Mississippi, and my dad walks off in the middle of Sam's and says, I'm going to go get something real quick. And we were in there to look at a washing machine, and sure enough, he comes back with an Xbox and Halo 1.
And a washing machine, no doubt.
A washing machine.
Not to be used all at the same time. We don't put the Xbox in the washing machine, but,
Yeah,
whatever.
so it pretty much, that's what pretty much sparked it all. At the time I was, I think 10, well no, probably 9, and pretty much played it anytime I could, and it just grew from there. I guess you could say I've grown up with the Halo franchise. That's pretty. If I would narrow myself down to one game on the Xbox, it'd definitely be Halo. I think that's the game that shot off the Xbox consoles as well as many other people, but that's pretty much what got me started, because I mean that was one of the best. Halo 1 was Halo CE was a big first-person shooter that kind of revolutionized gaming. So.
No, yeah, I totally agree.
It did all right.
Well, what do you mean
It did
all
fine.
right?
It made a couple $, but it's not like it broke 1 million or anything.
I don't think that's true at all.
Pickle did a little bit, but
you know.
No, I mean I agree. I think that Halo, Xbox did really well by having Halo being an Xbox exclusive, because that's when people think of Xbox, they think of Halo. And that's what a lot of people, or why a lot of people flock to the Xbox, is to play Halo.
Exactly, and I mean, one of the big reasons why I think Halo kicked off well is because when they first started the Xbox, the first console, it was bundled with that and a racing game, and most people didn't know about Halo. It wasn't advertised very well or anything like that, but when most people, that's the game that came with the Xbox when it first came out, that and a couple other games. And I mean, most people hadn't. This console was pretty much new, besides like GameCube, Nintendo 64, that type of thing. So, I mean, most people didn't have. I mean, there weren't games to play. So, I mean, Halo was by far the best one that came out during that time. And from one person specifically, it captured my attention, and I've stuck with it pretty much throughout the entire course of Halo 1 to
history
recently.
Since you've been born.
Well, at least not from like 9 years old.
Oh, right.
Which, by the way, we should go ahead and get this out of the way.
Oh,
if you're 9 years
gosh.
old, you probably shouldn't be playing an M-rated game. So,
Well,
Hasty, shame on you, sir.
I think you should, actually. M stands for everything below 7.
How does that work?
PG-13 movies nowadays, and you have parents taking in their little
Toddlers.
So, you know...
That is true. No.
And I mean, I think it's one thing. I mean, I guess it just depends on your look on things. But to me, like, obviously, like, I remember specifically when I got it and when I played it, like, I was worried that my dad was going to be mad that I was, like, playing it with my friend. But, I mean, it's not one of those games where there's just a lot of cussing in it. I mean, yeah, there's every once in a while, but I mean, it's not very often, because I mean, the whole concept of the first game was Master Chief was pretty much quiet the entire game.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think it's rated for the blood and all that, right?
It's just the violence, because I mean, you are a dude shooting anything and everything, and I remember
nothing wrong with that.
That's okay. We're gonna just
shoot everything you want.
No.
Well,
anything and everything, die.
Oh God.
That was the
okay.
concept behind that game, and probably the biggest reason why my dad was okay with it was, like, GTA back in the day. Couldn't play that, but
oh yeah, that was
What's wrong with GTA?
I think the big reason why I was able to play it is just because, like, it was aliens, and like even like a couple years ago, like when Halo 4 had just came out and stuff like that. My dad nowadays, and I mean, I'm 21 now, he'd come walking in there and say, hey, you want to kill some aliens? So it's just like, I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, even in the multiplayer where you're killing other humans, I mean, you don't have like that effect of like you're really walking up and
glacking somebody
or anything like that. So
yeah.
I think that was a big reason. Which I mean, you can play online nowadays, and you hear little kids playing all the time. Which throw back to a game me and Seth played, where I pulled a little prank on a couple people. But that's another story.
Whoa, I want to hear this story.
Okay, here's what happened.
Oh.
So we were playing. What was it, like Halo 3 or something?
Yeah.
I think it was Halo 3.
We were playing Halo 3, and I think we're at Hasty's house. And he's like, "Oh, watch this." And so it was. Yeah, we were playing online. But was it not at your place, or was it we were just playing?
When you were at home.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so like Hasty gets on, and he starts speaking like a little kid. He's saying stuff like, "Oh, this is my brother's game. I don't know the buttons. What are the buttons?" And everyone's telling him obviously the wrong buttons. And he goes in, and he goes quiet. Like goes back. We go back into a private chat, and he starts like killing everybody, and he comes out on top, and he comes back, and his like little kid voice again. He's like, "Is that how you do it?" And we just smoked everybody. It was hilarious.
It was great because, like, it was on just like a sword game where you only had the sword and
My kind of game. Run and gun. Stab them.
yeah.
That's how you play Halo.
It was just one of those that I was good at that because Halo 3, that was one of the first concepts of like if you were opposing somebody and you clashed swords, that it just kind of shot you back both a little bit.
Yeah.
It got to the point of when I knew how to counter that, and we were just goofing off trying to have fun, and sure enough, everybody believed me, and I clean slate. I didn't die a single time, and by the end of the game, I had almost 30 kills and hadn't died once. But I mean, that to me, like those moments to me, those fun moments are the reason why I am an Xbox gamer, is because there's so many games that you can just lose yourself in just from the sheer laughter and excitement of the game. And I think a lot of the Xbox games, like Assassin's Creed, COD, pretty much any of those games, you have those moments where you just are captivated in the game. And I think that's a big reason why a lot of people stick true to the Xbox.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That is true.
I've got a question.
You got a question?
I've
Let's
got
hear it.
one quick, not so quick question
Hey, Blazer.
for Mr. Hasty here. So tell me all the bad things about the PlayStation.
It doesn't have Halo, that's for sure.
Number one, it doesn't have Halo. No,
Write it down. Put it on the records.
it's on the records. It's in the record book. What about like online type of thing, online gaming and all that? I know there was a huge difference, like before the Xbox One and PS4. How do you feel it is now?
Well, I mean, I haven't exactly got to play much PS4 or anything, but from my understanding, it's a lot better, and they're kind of getting on the same level of the playing field. But I mean, PlayStation 1 started quite a few years before Xbox One, if my memory serves me correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
And
the original Xbox?
yes,
Okay, you said Xbox One. We need to make sure.
Let's clarify.
Yeah, it's the original Xbox.
original Xbox. But I think the reason why Xbox One jumped ahead in that category is because they are through Microsoft, and Microsoft heads a lot of that type of technology.
Right.
And I just I mean, you can go from game to game and you can see the difficulties in matchmaking and things like that. Like, for instance, like, I know a lot of people and like on a lot of other YouTube channels, Halo 2 pretty much was as clean and easy as it could get.
Yeah.
You could get into a party quick, you could get into a game quick, and I mean, Halo 3 and Halo 4 weren't as good. But compared to the PS4, I have played a couple games online on PS4. I just felt like the connection speed was a little less. But I mean, nowadays, I mean, that PS4 and the Xbox One, they're getting a lot closer and a lot tighter. And I mean, that's one of the reasons. I mean, that's one of the reasons why the Xbox One is more expensive, because it has that technology, and it's kind of curving the game, kind of telling everybody this is our cards we got, build up to them. But
well, do you think Sony will ever keep up or surpass Microsoft in any way
I definitely think it's possible.
in the console area?
I think it's very possible. The only thing is, I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, pretty much any time that a PS1 or 2 or 3 comes out, you're hammered back the new Xbox. I mean, there was the original Xbox, then we got the Xbox 360, then they came out with the black one, then they came out with the Kinect and all that,
Yeah.
and then, I mean, it's just a constant thing. I mean, I don't think there's ever going to be, I mean, yeah, the Xbox and Microsoft, they've kind of held that stature of being better than the PS4, but I just think it's going to get to that place where, I mean, technology is going to catch up to itself. I mean, you can't sit here and, I mean, I'm not going to say that Microsoft or the PS4 or anything like that they're going to, one's going to beat each other out. eventually at one time. Because, I mean, they're going to get to a point in time where it's going to be as good as it gets. Yeah, they'll keep on evolving, but I mean, there's only so far, I mean, until, I mean, obviously, like, virtual reality and stuff like that kicks in
Right.
now. But, I mean, I think Microsoft is ahead of the game, but I don't think it will take much for PlayStations to catch up. But,
Yeah.
I mean, they're both constantly developing, and I mean, you always think, like, PS4 came out, everybody was like, hey, oh, this is pretty awesome. But, I mean, then the Xbox One, and everybody's like, this is pretty fluent. But, I mean, both have problems, both have drawbacks. I mean, I really do think it's one of those things you're loyal to. You're either PlayStation loyal or Xbox loyal.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it just depends. I mean, I'm going to sit here and say, obviously, I'm an Xbox gamer. I'm going to say I like Xbox better, but, like, other people are going to say I like PlayStation better. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's what you're accustomed to and what you've seen and felt. But I do think there will come a time where it'll be even tighter than it is now.
Yeah. Okay,
I've got a question.
Oh.
No, I've got a question.
Whoa.
I'm still here.
No, you're off.
No.
Okay.
I'm still here. Please.
Go ahead.
Listen to me.
Good.
Okay. So on PlayStation, you know, you don't have to pay anything to access, you know, do online stuff. Like
Right.
you can to like play online or do stuff like that. You can pay. They've got like a PlayStation Plus thing,
Right.
but you get a couple more perks. But with Xbox, obviously, to get Xbox Gold, which is what you need to play online, you have to pay. It's like $60, I think, for a full year.
Day. $60 a day.
No.
And you only get 2 hours of playtime. No, you have to pay. I think it's a $60 subscription now to play for a whole. You can get the subscription for a year. So do you even see having to pay to play online as like a hassle or a burden with the Xbox?
I mean, obviously I'd like if it was free better, clearly. But, I mean, it's just one of those, I mean, like I said earlier, it's just one of those things you get accustomed to. Like, I've had the Xbox for over 10 years now. And I just got the reward thing for the, not
For like
game,
the anniversary thing,
Ye-
right?
yeah, the helmet that you get with your avatar, saying that I've been loyal to him for basically 10 years. I mean, it's just one of those things you do grow accustomed to. Yes, I would like it better if it didn't, but it's just one of those things. I mean, it's the reason why y'all have me on here is because I am an Xbox gamer, and it's because I have been. I mean, I'm not one of those people that I don't even have an Xbox One yet, but that's just because I haven't had the time to get one, and I recently got married. But
What?
Shout out to being married.
yeah. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, you grow accustomed to it, and I mean, yeah, at first it was just like, ugh, but I mean, back then my dad was paying it, and I mean, it's just one of those things I mean, it just kind of becomes just a pattern. I mean,
It's just another thing that you do, and you do it without, I guess,
Yeah.
hesitation.
Interesting.
but I mean, obviously, I mean, there's perks that come with it and perks that don't. I mean, obviously, anybody would like it better free, but I mean, a lot of that money does go towards them making it better and better each and every year. And I don't know. I mean, it can be. I mean, if you can't dish out $60 a year, I mean, it's like hardly any money.
Let me do the math.
Oh no, here we go.
Okay, 1 second. Let me 60 times 22 plus 11.
What?
Just a second. Hey, how many days are in a year?
365.
365 times 60
Why are you?
equals. Actually, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think it's everybody.
That was a.
Guys, never mind. I'm not that good at math.
That's a relatively 16 cents per day.
Okay, yeah, that's what I came up with too. So I just didn't believe it, you know.
So I mean, yeah, that does add up. I mean, it's $60. I mean, to some people, $60 could be a hassle, but I mean, $16 a day. I mean, if you can't set aside
Cents a day, yeah.
$5 a month,
Yeah.
So, I mean, if he can't set aside that to be a gamer, I mean, in
Get
reality,
out.
it's kind of
You're done. No gaming for you.
Someone comes and takes your console away.
Yep. Okay. Well, I got one more question for both of you.
Uh-oh.
Hey, so you still there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Just make sure you're still alive, buddy.
Yeah, we don't want you to die on us. That would
I think
look
we
poorly
both.
on our podcast.
Yep, both of us. It'd be bad for both of us. All right. Well, seeing as Hasey's been talking a lot about people being, what is it called? They love their consoles. So you have the people who love Xbox, people who love PlayStation. What do you think's gonna happen when Steam comes in the mix?
Well, isn't Steam already in the mix?
I mean, we all know Steam's been working on a console for like 2 years now.
Oh, you're talking about the Steam console.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think that it's all of a sudden going to split it into 3 equal quadrants, or a lot more people are going to go to Steam? Because, as you know, Halo's on Steam. A lot of stuff's on Steam that would make it a little different.
Well, my take on it is, I mean, unless you're plugged in into the gaming community, you don't know about Steam. Pretty much, if you're a parent, if you're a high schooler that's not plugged in, that's just strictly going to go get an Xbox or something like that, the 3 ones that you know are the Wii, PS4, Xbox One.
Right.
I just feel like they haven't done a good enough job of advertising it out to the public.
Well, I think that's mostly the cause is because it's not nearly done yet. I think there's at least 2 years left behind it, but I agree.
But yeah, he has a point, because Steam isn't like advertised that much.
Right.
I mean, you do see things for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and the Wii, but you don't know a whole lot about. People don't know Steam just off the top of their heads.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that's just, that's all business related stuff. They just have to come in and advertise. But I mean, I can easily see people moving to the Steam console. But you are going to get those people who are, diehard Microsoft fans or diehard Sony fans or diehard, Nintendo fans who are going to want to stay true to.
Are there
the
really
companies.
any of those though? Any diehard Nintendo fans?
Oh, okay, well, diehard Nintendo. They got what? Pokemon, Zelda, and Mario.
I guess I don't know.
So, I mean, yeah, I still think you're going to have those people who are diehards, and then you also have to take into consideration that there are people out there who have multiple consoles.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking about getting a PS4.
Bad decision.
So, I mean, you can have people who have the Xbox One and the Steam console.
And a computer.
And a computer, yeah. So, it's not just black and white. There are a lot of shades of gray in between.
50 shades.
Nope.
There's 50 shades in between.
Mm.
What? 49? 49 shades?
Did you just finish reading that book? Is that what this is?
I don't read.
Did you
know
listen
that.
to it? Did you listen to the audiobook?
Dude, yes, of course I listen to the audiobook, but I don't read.
Well, how was the book?
I don't want that pressure on me. I don't want that pressure to read.
Oh my god. We're gonna get you some help. Don't worry, Jim.
Okay, good. You got any more questions for him?
I don't. How long have we been going?
20 minutes.
Break. Alright. So, hey, Sue, what have you been up to?
Oh, nothing. Pretty much just work and school. Pretty much about it.
How's the honeymoon?
It was great.
Swag.
Did a lot of just chilling and hanging out on the beach and
Did a lot of what?
chilling, hanging
Oh,
out.
chilling. Okay.
Chilling. Yeah.
That's cool. I wish I could chill every day.
We ate out quite a bit. Went to Bubba Club, so
I was going to mention that, yeah.
You should probably say where you went so people know.
I went to Destin, Florida.
Swag.
Shout
I
out
love
to
Destin.
Yeah, it's a fun place.
It's pretty top. The only thing, like, we were in a pretty big condo, and it was one of those like towers, is one where basically you pretty much had to rent the umbrellas and chairs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And on our first day, we were just beside one couple, and they were pretty quiet, so it was pretty nice. But it got to a point the next day, the guy moved us up closer to the water, and he put us between two families. And one of the families was from Kentucky.
Nice.
They had a bunch of kids
And chicken.
and run around. No chicken. And another, the other family on the other side of us, not exactly sure where they were from.
Alaska. Let's tell them. Let's say they're from Alaska.
Yeah, we'll make them true-born Alaskans.
No, they were pretty British.
They moved
They were
from
British?
London to Alaska.
Yeah, because it was like I guess you would say a grandfather,
Ooh.
and then his son and his daughter, and their kids, and husband, and then I guess girlfriend of the son. But basically, the kids, there was one boy that was our age, and the rest of them were probably, I'd say maybe
5.
10, maybe.
Oh wow, that's young.
And their mom obviously would get on to them when they didn't have like their hats and stuff like that on, because I mean, trying to keep them healthy, stuff like that. So basically, one of the girls' names was Ellie. So basically, pretty much the entire time we were out there, when they were out there, was Ellie, put your hat on. Or Ellie, you need to put your sunscreen on before you go into the water.
That's a great accent, by the way.
Yeah, that is a great accent, I was about to say.
Thanks. So it got to a point where it's just kind of annoying because they were just constantly jabbering. But overall, it was a great trip. We got to relax. Our condo was beautiful. Had a great view from the room, out on the water, and we did a lot of walking on the beach at night because it was really pretty, really calm. A lot less people than what I thought there'd be at night.
Nice.
And
And you chilled.
And you love chilling.
yeah, we did.
Oh, no.
I got a question then. What about do you get to play games? Like, has that changed your gaming life since you've been married?
Well, I mean, obviously it's decreased a little bit.
Well, that's probably because of school, right?
School and work.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I want to dedicate more time to her, and I mean, there's times, yeah, I do get to play when I get the chance. A lot of the times it's on like Thursdays or Fridays because that's when she's working.
Yeah.
Mainly it's on Fridays because that's when I have all my schoolwork stuff done like that. But you know, every once in a while I like to just chill and relax and do my own thing. But like lately, I've been playing a lot of Lego Marvel, trying to.
Nice.
It's my.
Good game.
I played the Star Wars one, that was like all of them combined,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't play very far because I kind of got bored with it. But the Marvel one's a whole lot more fun because it like the Star Wars one is just like a rehash of all the movies, and
Yeah.
kind of it felt repetitive.
And those are boring movies. Those are really bad movies, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean I do, but she likes to play a couple games with me. She really likes like 3D Ultra Mini Golf and stuff like that.
Fun game.
We play Peggle every once in a while. And I'm trying to get her to play Lego Marvel with me, but she hasn't exactly shown a lot of interest in playing that one yet. So still working on that one, but
Maybe, hopefully.
hoping to get to that point.
Alright. Chance,
Open.
you're up. What have you been doing?
Nothing. I quit life.
You quit life.
I'm just kidding, dude.
Didn't y'all have a conversation about this last week that you should not be giving up on life, that thing?
Did we talk about that?
Life in the universe?
No. Let's not get into
We
that.
went into a real dark place right out the gate.
Right out the gate.
Let's just like try to avoid that part because I don't think the audience is wanting to
Okay,
this podcast. I
this
think
guy,
they-
he's gonna take your spot, Seth. You better be careful.
No.
I'm
Boom, boom, boom.
sorry.
Oh, no.
Double boom, boom, boom in one podcast. We're getting all that we paid for.
Yeah. Wait. Hey.
Yeah. So I
What?
didn't tell you?
No. Shh. We
Never
can give
mind.
up. We don't have to pay him. We don't have to pay
Never
him.
mind. No, I've been playing some games.
Games.
Hearthstone. I got 9 at the end of the season, so that was pretty good. I can't get anywhere this season. I'm getting really pissed already.
Don't go do that.
I've been playing Sims 4. Came out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And you've been playing. We talked about Walking Dead last week.
Oh yeah, I played.
And you started playing that.
I finished the first episode of the first season of Walking Dead because of you. So you're welcome. It was also on Steam sale for like $5 for both seasons. So why not?
Yeah, I saw it on sale whenever it was on sale.
But
what do you think?
I like it. I apparently let the wrong person die already, according to you. So that's bad.
I mean, it's all personal opinion.
Yep.
Those games are really good.
And in the personal life, I don't chill very often. No. Let's see. What have I been doing? Oh yeah, my birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, it's true. You're now 22.
I'm feeling 22. Shout out to Demi Moore again. Great song by Demi Moore.
Yes.
Nah. But yeah, what about you?
I've been going to school. I've been doing school a lot.
I hope
Still
so.
working on my thesis,
Ew.
so that's been pretty fun. I'm almost done with it. I'm about 14 pages into the very last.
Yeah, why don't you remind everyone? Yeah, remind everyone what your thesis is.
Yeah, so I'm doing a thesis. It's a creative thesis, and it is where I'm creating my own comic script. So I'm writing the plot, I'm writing the dialogue, but I'm not doing the art. But I've created all these new characters. Yeah, I can't draw whatever. But I have created all these characters. I've created my own little universe, and I'm writing 3 comics, and I'm currently on the last one. I'm about, like I said, page 14, I think. I'm gonna try to do that one tonight.
Yeah.
And so it's all coming to a head. I'm about to write the big fight scene, and that's gonna be freaking difficult.
All right.
Yeah.
Fight scenes.
But I've been playing a few games when I can. I just beat last night Metro 2033 Redux.
Again?
And I beat the first one. I haven't beat the last Light Redux.
Yeah.
But those are freaking fun games, and they're not too terrible to perfect. So that's what I'm trying to work on.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So, news time.
Banana.
Down.
How's the jingle this week?
Is that ESPN?
No, I would never.
I don't know, dude.
No, that was ESPN, but I would never steal from
Oh.
them. That was just off my head, you know. That was right out on the top of my head. It just came out.
It just happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, what do we got news? Start us off.
Me?
Yeah.
Let's go with games first.
Alright.
Like I said, Sims 4 came out yesterday
Oh,
for the
yes.
PC. So guys, check that out. It looks awesome. It is awesome. If you played any of Sims, they changed a couple things, which they took out pools and hot tubs, so you can't look at people naked anymore. That's kind of rough.
Dang it.
But they did.
Played that game.
No. But they did add, what is it called? Multitasking. So you can like do multiple tasks at once instead of just doing one thing, which is pretty cool.
Awesome. Anything else? There aren't a whole lot of games coming out.
Back up just a second.
Yeah,
What?
what's up?
Get people naked in The Sims.
No, you couldn't. I was kidding.
They were just blurry.
You can either get them blurry or you can get them down to their bikini, which was the best.
Heyo.
Ew. What else? Minecraft came out, you said today for the PS4?
I think so.
And comes out Friday for the Xbox One. So,
Yep, and
Minecraft
it's-
lovers.
Get ready, because
Yeah.
it's happening.
Well, speaking of Minecraft,
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
got something a little building for a little both of you too.
Oh, goodness.
It'll be top. Trust
Okay.
me.
It'll be top, apparently.
If it's not, you're going to hear about it.
You're
What
in
is it?
trouble. Yeah, tell us.
Complain about it, I'm gonna punch you very hard in the groin.
Oh, wow.
Our very first guess. Extremely violent.
Boom, boom, boom!
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what is it, though?
You'll see when you see.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my goodness.
Alright.
We'll see
Mysteries.
when we see. We're going to link that for you at the end of this podcast.
Base of operations is just that's what I'll leave it at.
Sounds pretty cool.
Alright.
I like
fair
bases and I like operations.
It'll be I'll probably work on it a little bit more Friday.
Cool.
And might be close to being done then.
Alright,
Sounds
then.
good to me.
We'll have to check that out.
Tell us about it.
Please.
Whenever it happens, and also we'll have to tell our guests because you left them on a cliffhanger, and everyone hates that.
Boom! That means I gotta come back, sucker. You.
Oh
It's true,
gosh,
he
played
cornered
us.
us.
He
He
played
played
us
us.
this whole podcast.
Oh no.
What else is coming out?
Boys.
Oh, actually, still on Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
2.8, I think, was the update as well for PC today.
Yeah.
So it looks really good. A lot of streamers
really?
are really excited about it, yeah.
I can freaking bet.
And Sherlock Holmes came out with a new game.
Interesting. I've never even touched any
Yeah.
of the Sherlock Holmes games.
Me neither. I'm just gonna assume it's like a puzzle game, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Like a crime, or maybe it's like a LA Noire game, you know?
Maybe.
That might fit as well. That'd be interesting to check out.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works or what it's
Yeah.
all about. So
I'll let
who
you
knows?
hit the last game because I know you're excited about it.
Oh yeah, Destiny's coming out
Yep.
freaking next week. So that's gonna be freaking awesome. I have it currently. I currently have it paid for. I just gotta go pick it up. So
Impressive.
yeah, it's gonna be good.
That's
Does
awesome.
that come out on all consoles, or is it just PS4 and the one?
I think it's. What
You know-
what do
you
you
know
mean?
what?
Like also on Wii?
360?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know.
Y'all hear me typing?
Yeah, no, we hear you typing.
Oh, good. Okay. Everyone, you can hear me typing. Yeah, it's coming out for 360.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's cool.
That's called internet, guys.
Interweb.
All right, what else we got? That was games.
Yeah. I have some DLC announcements.
All right. Go
Okay,
ahead.
there we go. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay.
All right.
So there's a few for those of you that have Wii's. There's Mario Kart DLC coming out soon. I'm not quite sure what's in it, but I know that it looks pretty cool. There's been pictures circulating the web with like the different colored Yoshis. Zelda, like Link from Zelda is in it. That's kind of cool.
Way.
What?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Watch Dogs DLC just got announced for September 30th. It's called Bad Blood.
Oh,
Yeah, and you get to play as T-Bone, so I'm excited about that. That's gonna be fun.
what kind of blood do you have?
Not good. It's pretty
it?
bad.
Oh, it's bad blood.
Yeah, it's bad blood.
So it's probably like Megan Fox blood.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Megan
That-
Fox,
that-
you're still on the submarine, if you were wondering.
The Blast Sub.
Blast submarine.
Alright, see, there was one more. Oh no, what was it? There's other DLC
Mhm.
coming out sometime, and it's Saints Row 4, 4
4?
got announced DLC, which is odd because that game's been out for a while now.
Wait, what is it?
It's called Gat Out of Hell.
Get out of hell.
No, Gat, G-A-T.
Got out of hell.
Close. We'll roll with that.
Okay.
But they just announced new DLC. I think at PAX here over the weekend, and I think they're bringing Saints Row 4 to the Xbox One, and you can buy like the super special edition that gives you all the DLC that they've had for the game so far
Interesting.
on one disc, including this Gat Out of Hell DLC.
That would be pretty cool.
So what that means for freaking achievement whores like me is I'm gonna have to buy the game on Xbox One.
Did you
and
just
I'm
call
gonna have
yourself a whore?
I did, and I'm gonna have to buy.
You
the
heard
360
it
game
here. Seth is a whore.
Yeah, achievement whore.
Nope,
It happens to
nope.
the best of
No,
us.
I didn't hear the first word.
No. You need
What?
the first word.
Okay, the first word was there. Hey, C, you got any news? We're kind of just like throwing you on the spot here, but what do you got?
Dwayne Johnson announced that he will be Black Adam in the new Shazam movie.
Nice.
That's true. That's
Nice. We were going to talk about that, but you beat us to it. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
man. You're off the podcast, Seth.
True. No. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I'm leaving now.
Okay, well, goodbye. I guess. I guess it's done. What's done is done, and he's taken my spot, the first guest.
That means the second guest. That's what should happen. The second guest should take your spot, and then the next guest should take Hasty's spot again.
We'd never be on the podcast. We
No.
make it 6 episodes, and then the guests just take our spots.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. No, yeah. So I guess there's a Shazam movie coming out soon, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
He's kind of big.
Yeah, he's done some stuff.
He's muscular. I meant
He,
muscular as in big.
The look of
Yeah.
it. I just don't know how well he'll act the part.
I don't know
He
a
doesn't
whole lot
do
about
that bad.
Shazam though.
I mean, I know in a lot of interpretations, Black Adam he looks a lot like Shazam.
Yeah, he's just like the exact opposite, is he not?
Yeah, he's just a little bit.
So
I mean,
he's like a
little
Venom to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But I mean, they do look similar. That's the thing. But I mean, I could see. I mean, he will be a good fit. I mean, he is buff, and Shazam is pretty big himself.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, the guy who's playing Shazam, does he look like The Rock?
I don't know. I mean,
Question.
it's kind of odd that they cast Black Adam, which I mean, I'm sure they probably have the actual Shazam character already nailed down, but I mean, it's weird that they announced him before they announced Shazam.
It's true. That is, I guess. I wonder. That makes
It's
me
probably
think
a big
though.
deal.
Yeah, if the guy who's gonna play Shazam isn't as big of a like.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
I would
Only
say so.
the big thing that I could think of, maybe he might have a cameo in the new Superman movie, along with the Justice League.
Oh,
Kinda
Black
like
Adam.
Maybe.
Superman, and supposedly maybe the Flash might,
Who? Oh,
Yeah.
you mean
Aquaman might show. A couple of
Shazam might? Is that what you're saying?
What?
Shazam might have a cameo.
Yeah, because I mean, I know Wonder Woman's going to be in it, and that Aquaman might have a small part in it. So I mean, I don't know if maybe they're just saving those characters,
Yeah.
not announcing anything. Maybe.
Is that supposed to be in the Batman vs Superman stuff?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
because I mean, that could I mean, I could see DC doing something like that, to where they just kind of don't announce anything besides, I mean, Batman. We already know who Batman and Superman are, and Wonder Woman. And I mean, they announced Aquaman, but I mean, when you think of it, they still have the Flash, Green Lantern, and
Yeah.
Shazam pretty much, and they announced Cyborg as well. So I mean, they might just kind of drop them in there. I mean, it's called Dawn of Justice, so I mean, they might just throw them in there. They might be some big name actors, and might just throw them in there. It'd be kind of like a blindside hit,
That'd be pretty cool, I guess. I'd be
But-
okay with it.
I just think it was kind of a weird way of going about.
Introducing.
But I mean, if he is the big name of the movie, it was a good marketing strategy, because it gets more interest into that movie, because Shazam is a lesser known DC character.
For sure.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alright, is there anything else going on? Oh, I saw somewhere Arrow, the show
Ooh.
Arrow that we all enjoy.
Yep.
Liam Neeson
Dr.
said
Neeson.
that he would be willing to play Ra's al Ghul
Ooh.
in the Arrow show, because they announced that Ra's al Ghul was going to be in the third season of Arrow.
Yeah.
And so they were saying that, or Liam Neeson said that he would love to play the character again. That doesn't mean he's gonna, but that just means that he would love to do it.
Yeah, he'd be good in that position, I think.
Yeah.
The likelihood of him reprising that role, I mean, you do have a good possibility, because that side of the Batman era is over.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, that's such an iconic role in that movie, in all those movies, really, that, I mean, it's just kind of one of those things that DC has specifically said that those movies, I mean, those shows are separate from any of their movies. It's a different universe. So I mean, obviously I would love to see that, because I'm a big Arrow fan. I've watched every episode and keep up with it constantly. But I'd love to see that happen. It's one of those things. I just don't know if it will, because of that, him being in those movies.
Right.
Because of what DC has already said previously.
Right.
It's true. I don't know.
I mean,
Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
how far have you seen into Arrow, Seth? Have you?
I have not seen any of the second season, and I keep seeing photos. I think I saw a photo today of Roy Harper as Arsenal, or Red Arrow, or whatever they're going to call him in the show. So
Arsenal.
they're gonna call them Arsenal.
Yes.
Okay, well, I really need to freaking get in there or like start watching the second season. I'm waiting for it to come out like on DVD, which should be soon.
I would definitely watch out for spoilers soon because there's a lot of things that they're announcing with the opening back up in October and with the Flash because there will be spoilers in the Flash for Arrow. So I would definitely get caught up on Arrow before you try to watch either of those shows.
Catch it up. Catch it up.
Yeah, I need to do all of that.
But I can definitely say, even to the audience, if you haven't watched Arrow at all, it's a great show to get to watch. I mean, Mark Gunningham, or however you say his name,
Guggenheim or something.
Yeah, they've nailed it. I mean, just the way they captivate from show to show is pretty top. I mean,
it's almost as good as Smallville.
I
don't you dare
say it better.
Oh my gosh.
It's just one of those things. It's a different type of feel. Arrow's more kind of like that dark, not feel. I mean, it's kind of a darker.
That dark side that DC really likes to take, you know.
Right. I mean, it's just one of those things. There's more of battling the inner self, and I mean that's one of the things you get with Green Arrow because he was on the island for so long.
Yeah.
So I think it really brings a sense of relation, like the Dark Knight trilogy, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like it a lot is because it's action packed and it's so relatable on so many levels, and it makes you want to be connected to the characters.
Right. I agree. What we got? Is that all the news or what?
That's about it. I mean, there's not any good movies coming out lately.
No.
Or
Not
any
for
that
a
we care
while.
to talk about. Yeah, we're kind of in that dark period of movies.
TV
and
shows
games for a little
TV
bit.
shows are probably the hype TV shows are still 2 weeks away, so.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Actually the League starts tonight. If you've ever watched The League.
It's a good show.
It's
Me
pretty
and my
funny.
girlfriend the 5th season just got put on Netflix, and we're watching the 5th season right now.
I didn't even know you watched it, dude.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Taco's the best.
Yeah.
Taco is the best character.
It's a good show, and even if you don't like sports, like
it's just a comedy. It's a great comedy to watch.
Yeah, it's a good show.
It's on FX, right?
Yeah,
I think
FX or
so.
FXX or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, the 6th season I guess is starting tonight.
Yeah.
So check that out, guys. 10 p.m. I believe that's when that starts. So should be pretty good. And that is all our news.
Yeah, for right now, that's about it. So I guess we'll wrap up. Hasty, thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming and talking with us for an hour or so.
Opportunity, my boys.
My boys!
Yeet. And as always, guys, if you want to watch or at least listen to us, you can find us on podbean.com or iTunes. Just look for Week to Week. We are on YouTube under the Week to Week podcast or Week to Week show. I can never remember.
I think it's podcast.
Podcast?
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
well.
go with that. Yeah. And if you would like to submit any topic ideas or anything that you would like us to read or take a look at, send it to
weektoweekshow@gmail.com.
boom, there it is.
That's all
All right.
lowercase. weektoweekshow@gmail.com.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright guys, so we will see, or we won't see you guys, but we'll be talking to you guys next week, hopefully with another guest, so we can keep this our
Guest train.
POV or whatever the hell we're
POV
gonna call it,
shows.
That's right,
Uh,
Chance. We'll have a new guest on.
What?
So,
We'll have a new guest on, Chance.
Yeah, we
oh
should.
yeah, that's right, I'm done with the show, so I won't be seeing
Yeah,
talking to
he's-
you ready later.
Tyler and I are going to have a new guest next week. This is Seth's last episode. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but it
Yeah.
has to happen like this.
Oh well.
And that's
Yeah.
it.
That's it. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.